Hi, Sean Moyses here once again with a bit of banjo chat and a little tour around some of my instruments. This one is a real beauty. This is a 1958 VegaVox 4. It's a very ornate banjo and especially made for the king of the banjo, Mr. Eddie Peabody, who is seen holding this very banjo just here. Now, Eddie was a real star. He started his days back in the 1920s, in the days of vaudeville, and he did his last gig. This is a picture on his last gig in 1970. And here is a copy of his contract in Chicago at a theatre there in 1935. Now, for 1 week in 1935, he was getting an amazing $650, which back in the day was a whole stack of money. This was at the Holden, at the Southtown Theatre in Chicago, Illinois. And then he played at the Uptown Theatre for 3 days and got $278.60. However, this banjo is one that he played from 1958. He played this one on the Lawrence Welk Show, one of the TV shows that he was invited to appear at back in the day. It's a 22 fret plectrum banjo. I'll show you the inlays on the neck. Now, Eddie had a habit of using 3-in-1 oil to put on the strings in the days before lemon oil, etc. I guess he put 3-in-1 oil on it, and it destroyed these necks. It soaked into the ebony, and eventually the finish all fell apart. So I've had this restored by my friend Norbert Peach in Germany, who was cussing and swearing as he was trying to get all the oil out of this thing. It's a Vox style banjo, which means that it's a very thick resonator. I'll show you. The resonator is like this, so full depth. Eddie had stones on his banjo that would twinkle under the spotlights on stage. This one is fitted out with a Jim Farquhar cherry bridge with ebony top with tackware inserts on the top, and the infamous pressed tailpiece that's been repaired. They do tend to snap just here over time. Anyway, I shall show you the back of this banjo, and then we're going to have a look inside. It's quite interesting to see. So here we go with the back of the VegaVox 4. Clusen tuners on this thing. It's 1958 vintage, and like I said, it had a refinished neck. It's done absolutely perfectly, the correct color and everything, because Eddie had worn all the finish off this thing, and all that 1 in oil didn't help one bit. And here is the spectacular back of the VegaVox. It's a real work of art, it really is. Okay, I'm going to show you inside the banjo. It's worth having a look. So, having removed the resonator from the banjo, I'll show you here what's going on with the VegaVox 4. This one had the upgrade. The VegaVox banjos from the factory came out with aluminium bolts here and steel bolts here. The aluminium and steel reacted over time, and they can fuse together. They don't sound good. So this one had the brass upgrade, and the coordinator rods as well also were replaced with brass. It's fitted with a Remo 11-inch head on it, which is smooth on the top, of course, and it's a good fit here at the neck. Moving over to the resonator. Over the course of about 20 years or so, I collected some signatures on the inside here of the resonator of friends and famous banjo players in no particular order, and it reminds me of good times. I'll give you one or two examples here. This was Georgette Twain. This was George Peabody, Eddie Peabody's son. Don Van Pelter. And one of my real heroes who's just passed, Howard Shepard, along with my other friends Jackie McCoy and Kurt Abel and Dr. Ron McClawhan and all sorts of people in there. Maybe you can recognize some of those signatures in there. So this resonator fixed on with 4 points here and 4 bolts to the banjo. So there we are. I hope you've enjoyed the little tour of the VegaVox 4 of Eddie Peabody. And yeah, I'll do another one of these soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.